we are going to do, I think all of our configuration is done. What we will now do is go to the Ansible you know path where the Ansible is installed. You will How you will get to know where the Ansible is installed. So it's here at C Ansible. Okay, go to this path from the control server, and therefore what you have to do in this path, you ls, you will see a host directory is already there. Okay, there is config, Ansible config, and there are roles. Okay, so leave about anything, go into the host file host. Okay, basically it's not an it's not a directory, it is a YAML file already, host vim.host. Okay, you can either delete everything from here, it's just showing you how you can add the hosts. Okay, or either delete everything or just go down, tally down, and then start typing from there. Okay, so first thing is we want to add the host of these two control servers. Host should be there. Okay, so what is the IP address of yes, so now we can group them also. If I want to group them as an app server, okay, so app server has a host of 172.31.95. either put the host names or put the IP addresses. Okay, the 95.41 is one thing. So now let's just say another one for us is a DB server. Okay, for that, what is the Chrome's IP address? 172 172.31.84.42. Okay, 42. Okay, now if I just save this, control Q and save. Okay, so I want to add WQ and save. Cannot open for writing. Okay, WQ. Okay, chalo ठीक है, no issues. Huh? No. So QA, from that it will go out, it will not save anything to it. I did not want that to happen. So let's just do one thing, remove this host file, what is there by default, remove it, give yes. Okay, oh, why are we in Chrome? So now what happened, because I was logged in, I had already done SSH into the Chrome and I forgot to log out. So I've installed everything on this system. So now, for now, this is going to be our control server, and these two will act as a remote server. Okay, so now that I'm in Chrome, go to the etc folder where the Ansible has been installed. Okay, go out, disable this multi window, go to this window. So SSH. Okay, Chrome, not the Chrome, etc, not SSH, it is CD etc and Ansible, SIBLE. Okay, go inside of it, go ls, so you will see this host file and all already there. Okay, now if I want to remove this host file, so sudo rm host. So why that time was not able to, yes, why, no, it's the problem was not that, problem was that if I give sudo and then try to edit it, then it will edit. Let's just do that, don't delete it. Okay, sudo vim and then the host file. Okay, now if I edit something here, there will not be any issues. Okay, so I'm down, so I'll just add a group of app server. Okay, give the first one's IP address, Yahoo's IP address 172.31.95.169. okay, go down and add a DB server. Okay, and then add the IP address of the DB server 172.31.95.41. okay, now you can save it, it will save easily because I had not opened it using a sudo. Okay, if I am not a root user, that means I have to give sudo for each and every command. That's why giving a sudo is a best practice. Okay, so if I now cat this host file, you will see these two things already added now. Okay, other things are this star is in commented form, will not make any difference to you. Okay, so other things are already there, you see you can either give the host name if it is a unique host name, or you have assigned a host name, or what you need to give is the IP address, which is anyways unique. Okay, and we have made a group, and we have made a group of a DB server and a app server. Now we need to give password, we need to give the username and password also, right? So how will we do that? So in order to do that, we can use Ansible underscore user key, okay, for that. So just next to each and every server, that is one way to do it. Other way to do it is different thing. Okay, let's first do list all the hosts. You see if Ansible has recognized our host file or not. Okay, you enter, you see now two hosts are connected, that is 41 and 16, and that means now Ansible is able to talk to two servers. Okay, now if I want to ping those two servers and see if the this is working or not, so Ansible all, for that the command would be your -i host file. If the host file is different, if it is not different, because by default it knows that where the host is, just give -m in the ping, it should tell us pong in the return, pong. Okay, so unreachable. Why is it unreachable? Okay, so one server is unreachable, both of them are unreachable. So I think the problem here is that, huh, no, so that's not the problem. Is that we have not added the key of this server to those server. What we added the key, we have added the SSH key of this server into these two. That is why it's not happening. See, this is a good thing. Now if you want to troubleshoot the thing, this is the troubleshooting problem. So what we have to do is add this server's key to our remote server's key. Let's do that. How to do that? SSH hyphen keygen. Okay, see how secure this is. If the key is not there, it will not be able to log in. So from this server, if I try to SSH into the Google server or to the Yahoo server, it will not happen. Okay, so that thing you have to keep in mind. So now SSH hyphen keygen, this they asked me in the interview how to create a key. So note that this is the way you want to create the key. Okay, now the key is created. What I have to do, copy the key from this host to the remote hosts. Okay, so what is the command for that? Copy key ka command is here. Generate the key is done. Copying the key is copy SSH ID. Okay, so SSH hyphen copy hyphen ID to the remote server. So first one is our Yahoo server, right? Yahoo @ give the internal IP address 172.31.95.169. See, in VPC I told you that internal communication will anyways happen. So see, we are doing internal communication, we have not added or enabled something. So internal communication between I don't know whether it is in the same availability zone or in some other subnet.